What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel here at Crypto Nation. If you're new here, it's totally free. Go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button for post notifications. And once again, thank you for all my new subscribers. This is my second video for today. So as I speak right now, it's happening just like I predicted. It's happening. Bitcoin is sitting over 29K. It's been at over 29K for a few hours now, but it's been going kind of, it'll go up to, right now it's at 29,276. I just literally checked it less than a minute ago, and Ethereum is at 1,892. It looked like possibly tonight Ethereum could probably get back up over 1,900. Even though Ethereum has already been up to 1,900, then it pulled back. But like I said before, guys, don't be surprised. I can see the level of rejection. But I think this time is a little bit different because last time Bitcoin hit 29K. It was only there briefly. It literally was only there for maybe 1 minute or less, and then it just pulled right on back down to like 28, 27K. But I noticed this time it's holding its support level better now. Even though there's a line of rejection right there, there's a wall of rejection, but this time it's holding at 29K level. It's briefly going up to 200 and like 200 or something, and then it'll go back down to like 100 or something. But it hasn't gotten back down to it hasn't pulled back to 28K yet. But like I said before in the previous video, maybe the next 24 to 48 hours, we could possibly hit 30K. You can easily hit 30K. You can hit it. It can literally hit 30K while I'm making this video right now. But I think at 30K, there's two things that's going to happen if Bitcoin hit 30K. Two things I'm predicting that's going to happen. FOMO is going to start coming in, and then it's going to go up from there. Or it can possibly get rejected at 30K, just like when it first hit 29K. Right when it hit 30K, it can just get rejected right away and then pull back to 29 or even 28K. But then 28K can possibly be the new low. You get what I'm saying? So 28,000 can possibly be the new low before it starts try to get back up again for another pump. But it's showing a good sign right now at 29,000. It's actually holding up pretty good. But I've noticed there's a wall of resistance right at 29,300. It looked like at 29,300 there's a resistance right there, and it keeps getting rejected right there. Between 250 to 300 is getting rejected right there. So if Bitcoin can get up to 29,000, like 400 or 500, it's really going to be looking good. But like I said, Bitcoin get up to 30K, it can get rejected right when it hit 30K. It can just get rejected right away and go back down to, like I said, 20, 29, 28, for a new low. But that new low is going to be a good thing. In other news, and like I said before, as we see more big money, coming into Bitcoin, there's a lot of new news coming out that I haven't got a chance to, look over yet. But more big money starting to get into, Bitcoin. Like we got the MicroStrategy, the ARK Investment, people like, Cathie Wood, Michael Saylor, these big people's buying in the Bitcoin. I don't see it, another crypto dump anytime soon, lately what's been going on. And as far as Jasmine Coin is we pumped up to 0.0063. I told you guys, we was just at 0.0055, then we pumped up to 57, 59, 60. We pumped all the way up to 0.0063. It's looking strong right now. I'm telling you, I've seen this thing go from mid 50s to like early 80s, before it dipped again. I've seen it before, but I think this pump is going to be different because it's really, how can I say it? It's really correlating with Bitcoin. Like I said, if Bitcoin hit 30K, Jasmine Coin, we can easily pump it to the 70s, possibly even to the 80s, depending, how it go. And I would leave it behind us. Jasmine Coin, we could possibly even pump all the way back up into the 0.0090s, before we hit 1 cent again. But I don't see us hitting 1 cent anytime soon. My prediction is we could possibly hit 1 cent. Jasmine can hit 1 cent if Bitcoin can pump up to I'll give it 35K. If Bitcoin can pump to 35K, I can see Jasmine Coin pumping to 1 cent easily, going over 1 cent. Hell, we could possibly even hit 2 cents. We can pump to 2 cents, and that's gonna be a pretty big move. At that point, if the market could possibly pull back, or we could just keep going. But we just gotta sit back and look at the market, see what's going on. But this thing could be unpredictable. I'm paying close attention to Bitcoin because, like I said before, And like I said before in previous videos, all the dollar cost averaging, we did in over the last year with Jasmine, it's finally coming into fruition. Because I looked on Coinbase and my dollar cost average buy-in was about 0.0072, I believe. Yeah, that was about my average buy-in. It was 0.0072. So once we finally get back up into the early 70s, I'm really going to start seeing all the benefits of my dollar cost averaging with Jasmine over the last year because I bought in at different prices, with that with the coin. But yeah, guys, I don't want to be too long here. I gotta brush my teeth, hit the shower, get ready, head out to the gym. But yeah, that's what's going on with the crypto market. It's looking very strong. Bitcoin is looking bullish. Ethereum is looking bullish. I highly believe our bull run has just started. But all the naysayers, all the bear people, hey, you guys can just go ahead and sit on the sidelines, be cheerleaders, expect Bitcoin to go back down to whatever you guys were saying, 10K, whatever, while we're making financial freedom. And I just want to say this, you know, um, for me it feels good to see my money finally working for me, where I could just sit back and just watch it, let my money grow and just watch it work for me. Like I said, 2022 was rough. That crash, we crashed like 4 or 5 times with all the bad news, the whole thing with FTX, Terra Luna. 20 that was probably one of the hardest crypto crashes because we didn't crash that one time. We crashed like 4 to 5 times, in that major crash. So this one, so it's really going to feel good. All the dollar cost averaging we buying in because we know at that point, we kept buying in at cheap prices. Whenever a lot of people, the media was talking bad about crypto, saying get out, this is going nowhere, it's over. I wonder what those people are going to say now. Those same people saying that Bitcoin, people saying Bitcoin and crypto is going to zero and all that. I'm like, okay, well, let's see if it goes to zero. You guys are going to be sitting back watching everybody else who dollar cost average and kept buying with financial freedom. What are you guys going to say then? But anyways, but like I said, I just want to say it feels so good that my money, that all the money that I invested in, in the Jasmine. I'm not just saying Jasmine. Whatever crypto project you're invested in, if you believe in a project. So I talk a lot about Jasmine because I'm all in on Jasmine. I believe in it. That's the reason I talk a lot about it. And I believe in, and there's going to be a lot of big things happening with Jasmine. There's going to be some big news coming out like in the next few days, pretty soon. What's going on with Japan? About they're going to China, Hong Kong to talk about the whole Web3 and all that. Because Web3, the internet as we know it, decentralized internet, privatizing your data, keeping your data private and all that. The Internet of Things. The IoT devices, connected. That's the whole thing with Jasmine. Like I said, I believed in that project when I first saw it and when I read it. And I even, took a look at some of the white paper. They have a good future. But like I said before, I'm just glad I finally got my money to work for me. Pretty much, all we have to do, everybody who's holding the bag on Jasmine, all we got to do is keep looking at Bitcoin. If Bitcoin survives, we're going to survive. I'll put it like that. Bitcoin will survive. That's going to be the future of money. As long as Bitcoin keep going up, we're going to keep going up. We're riding off Bitcoin. Yeah, but yeah, that's it for that. And I'll say it again. I'm just so glad my money's working for me. Literally, all we got to do is just sit back and just, and wait for financial freedom. At this point, it's just a waiting game now. At this point, we done our part. We dollar cost average, and like I'm gonna tell you guys, there's times when I bought in dollar cost average when I wasn't supposed to. I probably had some bills to pay. There's times when I didn't go. I didn't go buy my groceries or whatever because I was, because I bought in the crypto and in the Jasmine. I sacrificed a lot. I'm quite sure a lot of other people sacrificed a lot with buying this because we're thinking about, we know that we're thinking about the future. We're gonna see how this is all gonna pan out. But the sacrifices that we did in 2022 is gonna pay off in 2023 by the summer and 6 months from a year from now. It just feels so great. All I got to do, I did my part. I just got to sit back and wait for financial freedom. Let everything else play out because everything else is gonna play out. History is going to play out. They say about every 4 or 5 years, Bitcoin, it pretty much does about the same move. But yeah, we're gonna pay attention to the market. Watch Bitcoin. It looks like Bitcoin is gonna, like I said, there's a wall of rejections. We could hit 30K overnight possibly, but then I'm predicting it could be a rejection right at 30K. It's either going to be a rejection or we're going to keep going. With the FOMO. when all the FOMO come in, I think at that point we could possibly pump to 30K. But you know, we just got to sit back and see. But like I said before, two things are gonna happen if it hits 30K. It's gonna rejection, or we're just gonna FOMO in. We're gonna keep pumping from there. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. Like I said, if you like the content, subscribe, hit the like button. It's totally free, and most likely I'm gonna probably post another video later tonight. I'll be at work. You'll see me in my uniform because after this video I'm gonna be kind of busy. I'm heading out to the gym and everything. Then when I leave the gym, I gotta literally come home and get ready for work. So I may not even have time to make another video. But yeah, my next video I'll be in my uniform tonight at work. But yeah, hey, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Hope you guys having a good Monday. I'm out.